Okay, so welcome to Marbella 2F, second building, lower left unit. As you come up to the door, the lock is electronic, so you'll have to wake it up and then put the code in that you get from staying in Costa Rica. We'll give you the codes along with the Wi-Fi passcodes, and then hit the check mark. Once you come in, you have to excuse it. We're just packing up to leave, regretfully. But anyway, I'm just gonna go over a few things. You know, you've probably already seen the condo pictures. Of course, this is it. We're on the lower left corner, and you have television here. Now, the TVs are not smart TVs, but they do have like a Fire Stick onto them. So there's two remotes that you'll see here, one for the TV and one for the Fire Stick. If you want to do that, we hardly ever turn television on when we're here, but if you want to, a couple of things. We've got a kind of an issue, I guess, with this cooktop. Until we replace it or get somebody to figure out what it is. It's kind of strange. If you go to turn these, you'll notice that nothing comes on. Yes, it has kind of a master. It shows it's going to the warming deal, but just turn this on. And once you turn that on, then these will become active. You can see here, and then they'll get hot. So in any case, that's just a heads up on that. We're looking at that, and that's an exhaust. Push that button and the exhaust comes up. So that's kind of it. And I'm not going to go over, everything else. It should be everything here that you would ever need. If you go out here, we do have a barbecue grill outside this door on the left. It has propane. And if we go outside, we added ceiling fans, which is nice. We live out here on this patio pretty much, so all these fans are all tied to the switch in there that says fan, and you can control the lights separately too. But when you got these on, you got a nice breeze everywhere here. And this is kind of cool. This is a hammock, kind of a different kind of a hammock, but it kind of moves. You can move it over, but if you get in it, you just kind of rock, and it's guaranteed to put you to sleep. So this is all our yard here, and I'm just gonna show you. This is kind of a view. This is all of our yard. That's our patio off of the master bedroom is over there, and then you can see down here scarlet macaws. Some of their favorite trees are these that are right down here. They eat whatever those nuts or fruits are. So a lot of times you'll hear sound like a dinosaur. There's the beach over there, along that beach, which is just outside the resort. There's several restaurants. I've got a separate part of this video that we go down on the golf cart to the beach, and I kind of show you those places. The marina is over here. You can see the boats through there. And then there's boats that some of the guys can just keep out in the bay there. So in any case, you have kind of these condos, as you can see, they're all privately owned. They're private homes. There's no big condo projects that you can see. There's no big high rises. Each one of them is a separate community. Very few people here. I mean, probably the vast majority of owners do not rent their properties out. They're just for their secondary homes. These stairs are private stairs from the condo down to the semi-private pools. Here we have two infinity pools together with waterfalls in between them, and I'll take a quick walk down. These are the stairs again, so it is a private entrance just to our condo. The condo is totally private. Once you're away from there, the landscaping covers everything on the condo. Come down the stairs, and here's our pools. You can see that is private residence, and that goes up. Kind of our favorite spot to come and sit is over here. See here, you got the whole pool is shallow, so you can wade through it, but just at shoulder height. So you go over here. We actually have a hot tub over here. Over here, you actually have jets. You can sit on the bench there and turn the jets on there, so it's just jets of normal pool water. And as you come over here, of course, you can open the umbrellas up, and here's a beautiful spot for sitting in a pool and looking over. You saw probably where we bring floats down, just get some floats if you like to float in the water. We take walks every morning of usually 3 to 5 miles, and it's so great to come right back and jump right into the pool. As you walk around the pool, and over here you've got a little bathhouse with a restroom and a shower. Come over here and they actually have another barbecue grill here with some more tables. And then again, there's our condo again, is up there on that bottom floor. And then you've got the kind of private hot tub stashed in here with the controls here. And you can see the kind of the waterfalls cascades over here, and it goes down into the second pool. And in the afternoon, in the mornings, that pool is kind of nice because these provide kind of a shade. So a lot of times I've got plenty of sun, I'll kind of hang out on a float in the water over there. Then as the sun comes up, you can see the east is here with the sun. Come around this way. And we take our walks right out of the condo. We go right down the road there, and you'll see all over the resort. You can walk for miles up through the hills or down to the beach. Now I've got another video on going to the beach. So again, this is their stairs going on back down there. When I come back from my walks, I come straight up this deal, walk straight over there, shower, and jump in the pool. This is here. And then in the afternoons when the sun comes up and going back over that way, if you want some shade, because that one stays pretty sunny, then you can come over here and it's overhanging a tree. This usually has a lot more overhang, but it looks like they've recently trimmed it back. Anyway, this area gives you some shade here if you want to hang out in the shade. Here's the view from down here, so you can see the little cascading waterfalls. Another little whirlpool kind of a thing, jets anyway. And then that horrible view right there. So that's kind of all I wanted to show you, so you'll be aware of that. Okay, so here we are at the entrance of Marbella 2F is the unit on the left there. This is we're in a golf cart, and we're going to leave to go down and leave. This is the parking spot if you get a golf cart. You can park it, and you can back it up and plug it in when you need to, right there. And there's a little extra garage we've got over there where owners can store their carts when they're not here. So we're going down the hill, and most of the new golf carts have this regenerative braking, so it's as it's going down the hill, it's actually charging. Going down. Building 1, so we're going to turn down and go down the hill. The little fountains there, and as we go down the hill, of course, this was where our condo was the very top of the hill, the 3rd street, or the last street you can go on. Go to the guard gate here, and the gate will automatically open from a sensor that's over on this right side here. So you can just wait for a minute, the gate will open. When we leave here, if we go to the left, we'll go back to the beach club and back to the entrance of the resort. And we're going to go to the right now just to take you down and show you where the Marina Village is, Eduardo, our guard. So this is our entrance here that you see. Now we're going to go down the hill to the right. So this is exiting the condo to the right. And again, this is going to go down to the marina and the Marina Village, where we have the restaurants, the hookup bar and grill. If you're going on a charter boat, then it's down here on the left side. Also, if you're going to take a walk to the beach, if you want to go down to the beach and walk, this is one of the ways to go. turn here to the left as we approach the Marina Village. We approach the Marina Village. This left turn here goes down here. There's a little guard gate there, and there's a real pretty archway. I'll just drive down there right quick and show you. You see, that's a walkway, and it's actually the trees that are bent over and grown into a beautiful arch. And it ends up going all across over there to the beach club and to the beach over that way. And then if you want to go this way, there's a guard gate here. You can go through, and there's a helicopter pad right here. And this sidewalk right there, you can take it. No, it's the next one up. There's a sidewalk right up there. You take it. It'll take you right over to the beach. And I've got another segment I'll put on showing you that. But that's your little archway there that you can walk over for a nice walk over to the beach club, which is back over here. And of course the stairs go down the beach, and you can go walk on the beach and back this way. You can go back this way. I'll go back up so you can see how it is. But what I might as well go this way and show you where the charter dock is. You go in this gate here, down here to go to the charter dock. It's down here. The charter dock is where all the charter boats only are kept. So you can see here, this is the charter dock. So you go in that through that guard gate, go down through there, and that'll be the charter dock there, and go. You can walk along there and go into whatever boat that you might be going on. The right side of the marina is 200 slips of privately owned boats only over here. These are all privately owned boats, and this is the entrance up here. Plenty of parking, and this is all golf cart only parking. So if you're going to go to the hookup, which is a pretty cool little place at the top of these stairs here to the left, that's the hookup. That's a little restaurant bar that's all open air and overlooks the marina, and they have snacks and regular meals and of course drinks, and you can get onto the private marina that way. This is called the Marina Village. The road we came in on just comes around here, and this is the end of the road. And at the Marina Village here, you got a couple of banks, and probably one of the main things you're going to see is that Stay in Costa Rica is who manages our condo. They're right down on the right. They're like the third door on the right. Right there is Stay in Costa Rica. So you go in there when you first get here, and they'll give you the keys and all the information to get into the condo. Actually, it's codes. Now we don't use keys. But there's two nice restaurants down there, a sweet shop, another bar, and then other stuff, sales office and banks and stuff. So that's kind of the end of the road here. If you go to the right, coming out of the condo and want to come down to the marina, they also have down here an Alamo rental car place. There's a golf cart rental place, Gato Gordo, the Fat Cat. And here's an Alamo Enterprise, whatever. And they usually have some pretty good deals. I've been able to get like $50 a day, unlimited mileage, including the insurance. From this little Alamo place right here. So you can rent it here if you want to, just rent while you're in the area, taking little trips. This was kind of the end of the beach over here. It looks like we've got some tourists looking at the monkeys as we approach. There you go. How about that? So, a little baby there. Huh. So that almost ends the tour. This is the same road that we came in on. This is the one that goes right back in. This is where that road dead ends after you turn right from the condo. And during the what we call the rainy season, not the dry season, when we have water flowing, it's kind of a cool waterfall right over here. I hear it. See here, it's in the resort. There's lots of waterfalls, not quite this big, but all around the resort here too. So I'll shut this video down here and edit in another segment starting back from when we come down to the condo going to the... And if you're coming down the hill this way from the condo up there, you come down the hill, it's the guard shack going into the marina, to one side of the marina before the Marina Village. And you'll see this little sidewalk here. That's the one that goes over to those stairs. And that sidewalk right there at the gate is one that goes through that real pretty archway, goes back over to those condos and over to the beach club and the Marriott and so forth. So if you're coming to the beach, again, these are the stairs that I talked about. You can see the windsock there for the helipad. The marina's right there, and you got all the condos there. And again, we're up there, number 2. So you're gonna come down the hill, come around, and this little sidewalk here is right by the helicopter pad. You'll see a sidewalk coming this way, and another one going up through where it goes through this little arched way. Bushing doesn't go that way. But that's the way to get down to the beach. Well, these are the beaches around the condo. You can see they aren't real white sand, they're more of a brownish sand. This is kind of low tide here. And if you want to take a walk from the beach, there's a road right here that goes all the way along the beach here. That tree right now is full of scarlet macaws. You might hear them calling. But in any case, we're walked from the condo, which is, let me see if I can find it, our condo is right there. In the bottom corner of that building, number 2 right there. So we walked across and walked down. You can come down across here on the helicopter pad. Here's the marina. You just walk right down the beach there, and then we were just walking around the beach and having a little day walk at the beach. If you drive the road out of the resort, like I'll show in another video, you'll go to the exit of the resort and you'll turn right, and that road leads you down right along the beach, and there's several restaurants and bars right here. Plus that little road just keeps going down along this beach. You can take the golf cart or a car down the beach. So that's kind of our beaches. If you go south, if you have a rental car, you won't go down like towards Manuel Antonio. There the sand turns pretty and white like you envision a lot of the sands. But this is what we got, for right here. This is our little bay called Herradura Bay, which means horseshoe. And obviously that's because it is shaped like a horseshoe all the way around. Okay, so now we're gonna say we're coming down from the condo. We're coming this way. And now we want to go leave the condo. Again, to the right was towards the marina, and the Marina Village is a dead end down there where there were some monkeys. If you go to the left right here, this road right here goes all the way back out to the whole exit of the whole resort of Los Sueños. And along the way, we have the beach club, which you'll have a beach club pass, which it takes, you have to carry that pass when you go to the beach club to get into it, because it's only for owners and their guests, no one else. So we go down the hill, all the beautiful landscaping, and you can take a golf cart anywhere in the resort. You can take it on the road that goes to the beach, and also the road I'll show you that goes up towards the corner where you turn in to go to the resort from the main road. You can take golf carts there. So anyway, so this is the entrance to the beach club. So it's just down the hill right here. It opens quite early in the morning. I think 7 or 8 o'clock they open the gates. You can come in, there's plenty of parking for your golf cart, or of course you can walk down the hill if you like. And once you come up here, then it's where you'll have to have the beach club pass, the card, the electronic card, to let you come in. Again, that's only for owners and their guests. And there is a swim up bar in here. There's a grill. There's a little beach area down there with white sandy beach, exclusive for members. There's a little card reader there by the gate somewhere. Where'd it go? Anyway, that you got to read to get in. You go here, then it's all along the kind of towards the beach there. It wraps around. It's a really nice pool. Swim up bars to the left, and they've got a grill and stuff like that too. You can buy drinks or get something to eat. So exit back out of here. We'll head towards the main entrance where we're getting ready to go down on our Sunday tradition, is we always go to our favorite place, which we call the Corner Bar, but the name of it is Puesta del Sol, which is, it means it's down by the sunny sunset, something like that. Up here is the Marriott. It has the 18-hole golf course. The entrance is just here on the right. You'll see all the signs. So you can go in here to the right, and they'll go to the Marriott. There's the 19th hole they call it, which is a restaurant on the left, and the clubhouse where you can rent the golf carts, clubs, everything going in there. And they've got a beautiful pool inside that's kind of like a river, lazy river kind of a pool that goes all around in there. And they've got a bar, swim up bar also, and a restaurant. Now, technically, you're supposed to pay a fee to go into the Marriott if you're not staying there and use theirs. They also have a lot of chairs and stuff down kind of by the beach. So, but a lot of times we just walk in and don't say anything, and nobody says anything to us. But technically, you're supposed to pay whatever the fee is for a day pass to go in and hang out at their pools. So here we're turning right. We're just staying to the right. We're staying on the main road. The golf course is just wrapping along beside us here. This is the golf course is coming down through here. We got condos up above. Again, these are all privately owned condos. You see there's no high rises or anything like that here. And very few people are usually here. As you see, we haven't seen a person on the golf course and may not see one all day. It's very underutilized. Speed bumps. So I don't know how far it is, you know, from the entrance here up to the condo. It's maybe a half a mile, something like that. And we go across this bridge. Every little condo project in here everything is within the same resort, Los Sueños, which means the dream, of course. But they all have separate names, and they each have their own guards, security guards, who you have to have permission to go inside by staying there or something. This is called Del Mar. Some condos here go along the golf course, and they have several pools. I think 3 pools back in through there. Here's the main entrance of the resort that you came in when you arrived off of the main road. And there actually is a medical clinic and a drugstore right there within the resort. The medical clinic has a machinery and doctor always there on staff 24/7, so any medical emergency you might have. Anyway, we just turned to the right. This is actually a regular street that we turned in on. It's going to dead end at the beach right up here. There's a couple of little what we call sodas, which means little restaurant, basically like this, along here too, which are kind of fun. That one has a little buffet with the traditional Costa Rican food of like black beans and rice. And we're going to approach the beach here. Now, the Costa Ricans are really big on coming down to the beach on Sundays. They all take off on Sundays, and they're big beach people, so they bring all their kids, pack up their stuff. So what you'll see down here is a bunch of locals, and you'll see they've even got buses. So our favorite, like I say, our favorite little, we call them a Tico, our favorite little Tico bar is right here on the corner, Puesta del Sol, which we come to all the time, which is right there. Just a very rustic, as you can see. And as we go this way, you'll see it's very crowded today. Normally you'd come down here during the week and you wouldn't see a car. We used to live right over there in one of those condos right there for a while, but here's the beach. You can see the locals are all out today. Boats out in the marina. As you come down through here, we'll just make a quick little pass. I'll show you the main restaurants. Again, you can park anywhere in here you want. Again, this is Puesta del Sol, and this is our favorite place. We just like it. We know the owner, and just sitting there just like a local. They've got great. My favorite is the fried red snapper, pataconi, the little bar there. Come along down through here. Of course, you can see we're all just going along the beach, and all the locals are out. Over here's another little bar with hanging swings, a little soda, have a little fried chicken and stuff like that. One of the favorites. Here you can rent your kayaks and things like that. This is an old place that's been here for years called El Pelicano Restaurant. It has an open air restaurant out here. At night, it's kind of fun. This is all lit up. They got lights, and they're sitting out by the beach, as you can see, having dinner. A lot of times you'll see mostly tourists in here during the touristy season. This is Sunday again, so you're seeing the locals come out. This is kind of one of the new places that's here relatively. It's called Coco's. We understand, we haven't tried it yet ourselves even, but we understand they've got some great margaritas. Kind of a fun place to sit out there along the beach. And that's pretty much the end of it. This road goes on for a little while further. You can see this is called Herradura Bay. It stretches around here. I've got another little video that I made and I'll have available too, where we walked down the beach here from the condo. So you can go from the condo and walk by beachfront all the way out here and walk most of the way around there before you run into a lot of rocks. It's kind of hard to get around unless you just want to kind of climb over some. But on low tide, this is a fun little beach to walk as well. So we're gonna wrap it up there and go get our Sunday beers and some of the best ceviche ever down here, and a few cold Imperial beers, which are the best. Okay, so here we are at our favorite restaurant, the Corner Bar, Puesta del Sol. Having our best things. Hold up that beer. That's the Imperial. That's a silver. If you kind of like a lighter beer, that's an Imperial Silver, and this is the regular Imperial I drink. Of course, we bring our own koozies, a little lime juice in it. These are kind of some local things. These are called patacones, and one of our favorite things here. They're actually smashed plantains. I'll show you one if she'll stop just a second. See, it's plantains, and they smash them, and then they fry them. They're real crispy, they're warm, they're very good. They've got beans and guacamole and salsa. And this is some of their ceviche, which is very, very good. And we do weird stuff. We put mayonnaise on here and then a little Tabasco with our ceviche. But anyway, I just thought I'd tell you that's kind of a couple of the local things that we enjoy. Okay, here we are exiting. This is the main entrance of Los Sueños that you turn into. So we're going out. And like we say in another video, if you go to the right here, then this road here goes down to the beach. And so there's a video I have showing going down to the beach and the restaurants on the beach. It's maybe a quarter of a mile that way. If you turn back, and then also while I'm looking at it, this is Electric Car Rentals of Costa Rica, ECCR right there. This is their entrance. So you can arrange a golf cart rental directly through them if you want to, or you can do it through Stay in Costa Rica, which is the one who, sent you the email probably that does our management for our condo. So they can do the rental for you. I don't know how much they mark it up, but it seems like it's about $50 a day for a golf cart. And if you tell them, they'll have it at the condo waiting for you with the key and the cup holder, and you can leave it there when you leave. If you rent it directly from them, I think they'll also do that. They'll bring it to your condo, or you can stop in here and pick it up. So if we go back to the left here, we go back. I'm not going to go all the way up there, but I got about maybe a mile, 3/4 mile to a mile here. This is where you turned in when you came down this road. Up at the corner, you may have noticed, but there is a redneck Costa Rican passing up on the corner up here. You can drive your golf cart. It's okay. You can drive it to the beach, or you can drive it up this way to the corner and go to the grocery store. Here's a little spot here if you need some fishing tackle. Right there's my friend who owns CR Primo Tackle. And if you go all the way up here anyway at the corner, I'll stop in and I'll show another shot. But we've got a really good grocery store. It has just about everything up there, and a lot of Americanized type stuff. As always, you don't really need to exchange money here. Everybody takes a credit card. Everybody takes US dollars. There's not much of a big deal in exchange rates. It's like 515 colones, which is their their money, to $1. So about, pretty much if you've got a 1,000 or one, they call it 1 mil, so 1,000 colonie bill, you can just take the thousands, like the 1 or a 5 for a 5,000 or whatever, or a 2 for 2,000. Those are all popular, and just double the single digits. So if you got a 1,000 colonie bill, that's $2. If you got a 5,000 colonia bill, that's $10. So that's the easy way to remember it. $1 for every 500 colonies. So anyway, right up here, well, we're almost there. I'm still talking, so I'll just go on up to the corner and show you where it's at and what's there. They have some Americanized stuff here, which we never ate at. There's a Starbucks up here on the corner now that just opened. There's a KFC chicken, even though Costa Ricans have some of the best chicken there is. I guess if you want to go get some Americanized Colonel Sanders chicken, you can do that. There's also a Burger King up here. There's a Pizza Hut up here. But I'll tell you, you go to Jaco, which is like 5 miles down the road, which is the little surfer village that's got 1,000 different little restaurants to eat at. There's a little pizza place there called Oasis, Rioasis, like a Oasis, and that's my favorite pizza in the entire world. So never go to Pizza Hut, go to Oasis. And on Monday nights, or Mondays, they open it at noon and go till 11 every day. On Mondays, they have a, you like buy a large or whatever, you get the next size under free as well. So we like to take the leftovers back to the condo, throw them on the grill outside, and make them nice and crispy, and makes great pizza leftovers too. So we're approaching the corner up here. This is a very busy little intersection. This town is actually called Herradura, which is the name of the bay, also Herradura Bay, which in Spanish means horseshoe. So if you look at the bay, it is horseshoe shaped. So that's where they got the name from. And coming up here on the corner here, you'll see it's the shopping center. There's a Subway there, Pizza Hut. Pops is a great little ice cream place there. Really, their ice cream in Costa Rica is so much better than anything in the United States. And it's because they use the heavy creams, you know, the good fattening stuff that's really good. And if you go down through here, this Auto Mercado, see the name up at the top there, that right there. This is the grocery store. It's a really nice grocery store. The prices are not really all that bad. You can get beer, you can get wine in there, coffee, you know, just produce, pastries, cakes, you know, just all that kind of stuff. It's a nice little spot. You see it's got the lighthouse up there. And then these are kind of businesses down here. And then up in the front, up here, is where you'll have the Burger King. Oh, I guess I should pay attention to that, the curb. You got a Burger King, and then you got the Starbucks, and then you got the KFC. And like I said, this is the corner. So anyhow, I think that's it. Okay, we just are headed in towards Jaco. Again, this is a little surfer village, kind of just next door, just the next bay over from Los Sueños, Herradura Bay. So just go out to that main road there by the Auto Mercado, turn right, and you can come down here to town. There's like 3 entrances to Jaco off the main road. It's only maybe a mile here off the main road, and it runs along the beach. It's on the beach. And when you come down, this is the first entrance into Jaco, and there's 2 more. But as you come down into Jaco, where this first road goes to, you can see up, maybe see that big building there. That is a new casino hotel called Crocs. We've never really stayed there. It's kind of new, but they do have a casino. It's pretty nice, and you know, they keep the riffraff out and all that kind of stuff. So it's a place you can go to, a nice pool. We don't usually go there, but it's a place. And as you go on up here, we'll go to one of our favorite places that we like to go. And as you can tell, we like typical little Costa Rican type things. And what I'll say too is that everything in Costa Rica is casual. You can go anywhere in Costa Rica with flip-flops, t-shirt, and shorts, anywhere. A lot of people will bring a tropical, maybe a little button-up shirt if they want to wear it, but there is no need for it whatsoever. And as you get to the stop sign here, then this left turn right here to the stop sign, the left turn is going to go down And this is the main drag of Jaco. We'll go down it. If you continue to go straight up to here, you can see the beach is right there. But just right there, just to the right, they're actually building a new deal. It's called Clarita's. And right now they have a temporary little bar and grill on the beach there. It's covered. And they've got ice cold beer, super good quesadillas, especially with chicken. If you try them, some of the best ever. Chicken wings, they serve them dry with the sauce on the side. They're very, very good. And if you like fried snapper, as I do, they've got a very good fried snapper. And I'm just going to kind of drive down the street here. It's a busy little place. This was when I first came here in the mid 80s, there was nothing here. There was nothing. There was one hotel called the Best Western here on the right side, a discotheque about halfway down the beach, and that was it. So this was all open to the ocean right here, and just a couple of old hippie surfers out there. This was all gravel roads everywhere. Things have of course changed a lot, but anyway, it's a fun little town, but it's a little surfer village, you know, so a lot of surfers. You can see they're all in their surfing mobiles and they head to the beach and all that jazz. If you come down through here, we'll point out a couple of places that we kind of like to eat. They did a new thing down here called the Jaco Walk. And of course, Jaco is spelled J-A-C-O, so Spanish is Jaco. But as you go down here, this was the old Beatle bar. That was the old Beatles there, and this was a famous old bar for years. It was called the Beatle Bar, and that was kind of where the hangout was, and a new park here that they've got. Anyway, the Jaco Walk, which is up here, they made a little deal, which is they just opened it in the last few years, and it's just a lot of restaurants all in one spot, so you can kind of walk through and pick a place. There's one of our favorite places in there, which is Tsunami Sushi, which has half price specials. I'm gonna let some of these people just pass me right here, but they've got half price specials on Wednesdays and Fridays, right? So you got half prices on egg rolls, on sushi rolls, but they've got just probably the best sushi we've ever had there. It's a really nice, air-conditioned, really fun little restaurant that we always try to go to a couple of times. As you can see, it's kind of a busy little place. You cannot bring the golf carts over here. Now I see some of these guys running around in Jaco, but you don't want to drive on the main road with the golf cart. Now, we told you about the best pizza in the world ever. You cross the little bridge right here, a little creek that goes down through there, and that Rio Oasis is right there across the creek. You see Rio Oasis, and that's it right in there. There's the beach, no ocean. So right there is the best pizza in town. And we go down through the little town, and I'll go up as far as to the Jaco Walk and show you that. And then there's probably one of the nicest sit-down restaurants in town, is owned by a couple of Americans. Richard's the chef, I forget his wife's name, but they've been here for years, and their restaurant is called Lemon Zest, and it's probably your most upscale restaurant. Everything on the menu is absolutely fantastic. Just really, really good. You still wear your t-shirt and your flip-flops, and it's down here on the left, if I can spot it while driving and filming too. And you see just tons of souvenir shops, and I don't know what this road goes, maybe a mile down through here, and that's it. So this is the little strip, right here. And another Pop's Ice Cream, I see their sign, which is very good. There's even have a little movie theater here, believe it or not. When we lived here, we used to go to, when we'd miss a movie, pick out one that had at least English with Spanish subtitles so we could understand stuff. And you can get by here without knowing any Spanish if you know some basics. Most everybody in this town, since it's kind of a tourist town, speaks good enough English that you can get by with anything that you need to do. This is the little grocery store up here. It's called Mas and Menos, which I think in Spanish means something like plus or minus or give or take or a little of this or a little of that. So that's kind of what terms they use for them, more or less. Mas and Menos. And it's just right there. Part 2. So coming up here, and there's Lemon Zest is right up there. You see this big deal called El Jardín, and then Lemon Zest is right there above it. So it's upstairs, second floor, right there. You see they got these 4-wheelers next door they're renting right here. And as you go on down, then we're going to come up to the Jaco walk. Now there's the Jaco is down there, and then this the little restaurant they have by the beach, and they have kind of specials, kind of pricey, but it's a restaurant on the beach. It's kind of nice, and they'll have lobsters all you can eat. But this is Jaco Walk right here, and this place called Monge right here. You'll see with all the appliances. They got stuff right here. Right next door to them, you see up here is Jaco Walk, and then right there is Tsunami Sushi. So you go around the back of the building and you go up the stairs, and it's the second floor restaurant. But everything in here, you can walk down through there. There's all kinds of restaurants. Costa Rica has never been known for their beef. Their beef is not that good. Now some of the places are importing some Texas beef, which is not too bad. And there's a couple places in here that actually do have steaks. We haven't eaten there before. Taco bar, there's what that one in front is right there. Fish tacos, people say that's good. We haven't eaten there. We always go to Tsunami Sushi. And that's pretty much the end of Jaco. It goes up here and goes back to the main road, some administrative buildings and stuff. So that's Jaco. So anyway, that's it from Los Sueños and our Marbella 2F condo. Hope you have a good time.